Let's head overseas. Prince Harry is reportedly planning to return to the UK every few months after catching up with the King in July alongside wife Meghan and the kids in ongoing efforts to reconcile with the rift with his dad.
But there are suggestions that Prince William would struggle to reunite with his brother, even if it were to honour Diana's memory when the 30th anniversary of her death is recognised next year. Joining us now is Russell Myers, who's the Daily Mirror Associate Editor. Morning to you, Russ. OK, do you think that this is true? We're hearing that he left the UK last time after that recent visit, feeling energised and wants to come every few months. Do you think that that's got legs?
Yeah, morning, guys. Well, actually, I do, because I think that this is part of a PR plan for Prince Harry, that he's putting sort of little crumbs of information out there every so often. And certainly my understanding was, after he got to meet the King with Meghan and the children, was that it went very well, that he was buoyed by the meeting, and certainly that would lay the path for him to come to the UK more often. Now, we do know he's coming over in just a few weeks. He has a long-standing association with a charity called Well Child that looks after seriously ill children, and he'll be there at their annual awards. But what is interesting is not only that Harry has spoken about reconciliation, but these are possibly the green shoots to a new relationship, not only with his father, but possibly with other members of the royal family. But as you mentioned, Shervo, is this something where he's going to be able to sit down at the table with William and Kate? I very, very much doubt it at this stage.
It would be a special thing, wouldn't it, if his late mother, of course, could bring the boys back together, which essentially, honouring her legacy 30 years on, could make that happen.
Well, absolutely. I mean, we've seen both William and Harry do several events over the course of their different paths with each other. They're no longer working in tandem, but certainly we saw Harry take the children over to Diana's final resting place. He was staying with Earl Spencer at Althorpe House, where Diana grew up during their last visit to the UK. However, things are very, very difficult between Harry and William. William is certainly moving in a very, very different direction. He and Kate have had a lot to deal with over the last couple of years, I think it's fair to say. Not only the King's cancer, Princess of Wales was suffering from cancer as well. She's back to duties, and the King is looking forward as well. And for William and Kate, it's very, very much a case of trying to look forward. So whether Harry and Meghan represent, a backward step, I think that's probably fair to say. But for Harry, I mean, he certainly feels sort of rejuvenated after meeting the King. So no doubt we will be seeing him on these shores more often in the future.
Well, we did see them come back together when the Queen died. They did that walkabout together and at the funeral and so on. You never know. All right, thanks very much, Russ.